Hi, my name is Stacy. Welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be a quick overview of this new Profusion palette called Minimalist, and it looks just like this. The cover, and this is what the inside looks like. Very beautiful. So if you like to see how these shadows perform in terms of quality and what repeated shades are in this palette from other Profusion palettes I currently own, keep on watching. I hope you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And without further ado, let's get started. So first I'm going to start off with the brush swatches, and I'll put them somewhere on the screen so you can see. And as clear in the video, they all swatched pretty well as far as in terms of using just a brush without no primer or setting it with water or anything. So the quality is good. I didn't swatch the pressed glitters just because that's what they are, and they are 4 of them in this palette. So it's gonna be the ones that are really sparkly, which is this one, this, and this. So that could be like a huge turnoff for palette users because not a lot of people use glitter in their eyelids, and I think that's the only downfall for this if people are not glitter lovers to put in their eyes. And then there are 2 glitter finishes. They're not pressed glitters, but it's going to be this shade right here. And then the other one would be this one. I found that these 2 shadows don't wear properly if they're not set with a glitter primer on the eyelids, because if you set it with like a Milani eyeshadow primer, it's not going to stick, and most likely it's going to have a little fallout all over your face basically. That's what happened when I first used it, and it was not pleasant. I didn't like that did that. So I did put glitter primer today in my work shift, and it performs beautifully. I did apply this shadow, it's called Wannabe, all over the lid, and you can see there are like blue sparkles over a pink eyeshadow base. It's really pretty, it's stunning, and yeah, so glitter primer and no fallout as of yet, and that's really great. Yeah, so these are the shadows I'm talking about, and as you can see, they're like a loose glitter finish, so definitely keep that in mind. All the other rest, I did hardcore research on this palette just to find out if there were repeated shades from this new one to others, and they are. And this is what I found. A whole list of all this. So I'll probably take a picture so you could see like in clear detail of what I found. And basically, if you own the Love Struck palette and the Starlit palette, you are basically getting 17 repeated eyeshadows if you own those two, because that alone, like 17 out of 35, that's a lot of shades that you're going to have repeatedly in another palette. So that's the only downfall. That's like the number 2 downfall. So in the Mirage palette, they have 3 repeated shades, and Paradise, which is one of their oldest palettes, they have 3 more repeated shades. So it's really annoying. I hope Profusion could stop doing that, because I don't see the point of making a new palette and there's no, it's not a guarantee that all 35 eyeshadows are not going to be new in your collection. So, but the palette itself is beautiful. I personally think it's better than the Morphe Everyday Cheek palette. Like that, I think this is better in terms of what you're getting, and there's a couple of duochromes here that really show up as duochrome. So you can see that this is called Blurry. So it looks like a pink eyeshadow shade, but once you swatch it, it turns into a gold iridescent shade. And when you wet your brush, and you basically have a golden in a corner. So that's exactly what I have right here, and it's just really, really beautiful. So the quality of the shadows are not disappointing. It's just, if you really sit down and look at each shade that they have in their palettes, you're gonna see that there's a pattern of this problem occurring, and I just don't think that's not cool. So that is pretty much my brief overview of what I think of this new addition to Profusion's line. I would recommend it if you don't own any other of those Profusion palettes I'm talking about, and it's going to be this one called Love Struck, and then the other one is the Starlit, which looks like this. And if you don't own those 2 palettes, I would say yes, get this. But if you really have that, then I feel like you could skip it, but you're also getting different color schemes that are pretty unique. I feel like this shade called Sunstone, it's like a coppery orange color, and then there's another one called West Coast. The metallics to these are beautiful, so that's really, really nice. And This other one is called Mercy. Like a light orangey. Bazaar. So that's what these shades look like. Super, super beautiful. And the mattes do perform great as well. They do have a lot of fallout when you use your brush, so make sure like you tap it into the pen so like it doesn't fly everywhere in your floor, as you can see. So like right here, this one in here, there's like a lot of fallout right there. Yeah, so those are all pretty much my whole thoughts of using this palette. I'll continue using it just because it's so easy to pull it up if I'm going to go work and I need something really quick to put in my eyes. So yeah, I want to thank you so much for watching. May God bless. Be safe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, bye.